All right, what's going on, Tech fans, man? I got a great update for you guys, man. Melvin Jordan is the newest commit from Oregon State. So Georgia Tech lands their 13th transfer portal commit. This guy here is a very physical linebacker, very good in coverage as well. Didn't play as a freshman, but played as a redshirt freshman. And this year took it to another level, 45 tackles. He has 21 solo, and he finished his Beaver career with 67 tackles, 6.5 tackles for loss, a sack as well, and I believe a PBU. So he brings that leadership, check number one for him. And obviously we already have a great leader in the captain in Kyle Eifert, but then you bring another veteran and also a guy that leads by example and lets us play do the talk, and you bring that to the flat. So that's also another big get for them. And then in the other realm, you get a guy that can play that coverage, over the middle of the field. What has been Georgia Tech's biggest problem this year, right? It's been one, getting pressure on the quarterback, which they're still working through and working on. And two, it's been, those intermediate spots, for those tight ends and those slot receivers, right? When we go and look at some of those games, the Orton Gastons, the second, when they played against Syracuse, he lit them up. Trevor Pena lit them up, you know what I'm saying? And then we also look at, when they played Miami, they're magnificent tight end, getting into that teeth of the defense right there and lighting them up. Elijah Arroyo, lighting them up. So big time for them. I know they're going to still continue to add to this room. Obviously lose Trenilis Tatum, but you get to add some guys in like this that can go plug and play and add your leadership to the group. And they still like Taj Butler as well. So at that point, it's just getting depth, in case of injuries, and then getting guys that have played here in the NCAA. So a major get for them. Definitely like this one. There's more transfer portal commits. I got to do a little bit more research. It's been a hectic, like I said, past couple of days for me, so I haven't had a chance to look. But 13 now. I did do this article, so I do know a lot more about him. But I want to react to some big news going on with Malik Rutherford. As a matter of fact, Tech fans, breaking news, actually. Chase Lane actually had this 15 minutes ago. That's why I said something big was going on here. But this news actually just broke. Let's go ahead and show y'all. All right, boom. There it is via Malik Rutherford's account. He had a dot, remember, that he was going to hit the portal after it was announced. But he just announced via his X account he is staying home with Georgia Tech, a major telltale sign, and one to look out for as well. I know he has a crystal ball to Auburn. Maybe he'll commit today. Maybe it'll be tomorrow. Maybe it's after the holidays. Eric Singleton Jr. is going to be one to watch as well. 13 days since he hit the portal, has not signed just yet. This is a major get for, obviously, Georgia Tech. I know a lot of people responded on my last few videos about him hitting the portal. But just to get him back and what he can bring to the table, his last year eligibility, he is going to be a focal point of this offense. Now, they brought in, obviously, some FIU transfers and receivers, but they got a lot of talent, in depth when coming in now. Obviously, now you get Isaiah Kenyon another year under the belt, right? You bring in Jamari Bryce. We'll see what happens with him. Bailey Stockton, another year under the belt. You lose Abdul Johanna. No Leo Blackburn. But then you bring this guy in, Eric Winters. Or Eric Rivers. You got guys that can come in and play at a high-end level, man. So a major telltale sign. I know the stats doesn't maybe show that with 3 touchdowns, but a guy that was used frequently throughout this offense, man, and a guy that can get deep, right? Good yak guy from Malik Rutherford, man. Feels more and more comfortable in the offense. A big-time slot guy as well. This is good for morale. And this is really good for the program. If you watch the Georgia Tech offense, it's not the same without him on the field. And what Coach Buster Fartner can do in that as an offensive coordinator and using him in a plethora of ways, same thing with Eric Singleton Jr., this is a major get. And this is what you want to see. Your Tech players staying home, believing in the message that Coach Key is sending, and staying there. And this is big, too. You know why? Because that means he's on track. He's going to play. They play in Birmingham this upcoming week. I think it is on Friday. I won't be able to attend that, unfortunately, because I'll be at Elite Classic. But this is a major get. Good, big news, obviously, for Georgia Tech. Keeping Malik Rutherford at home. I'm sure they had conversations with him. This is a guy you don't want to lose, and you want him to stay at the Flats and continue to be a part of something special you are building with the Yellow Jackets. Other majors, I don't know if I addressed this in any of my other videos. I'll be quick on this one too, but another major get, all ACC selection, first team. Keylan Rutledge, one of the best linemen in the ACC, I think, let alone in the country. You get him back for another year. Obviously, Tech hit the portal and got a guy there at the offensive line spot as well. Andrew Rosinski, we talked about that already. But this is another major get for them, continuing to keep the guys at home. And obviously, he's outstanding with head coach, or offensive line coach, Jeep Wade. So major gets for Georgia Tech. Major breaking news, man. That's my thoughts. That's my reaction. That's how you got to do it. That's how you get it done. And keep your talent on the flats and continue to do what Coach Key and that recruiting staff is doing. Get in-state wins against Georgia. It's going to be crucial in this battle. And I think this rivalry is going to heat up, clean old fashioned hate, and it's going to be better and better and better over the years, especially with Tech recruiting at a high-end level like how they just did in the 2025 class. So that's what I got. I got more research to do. I'm going to react, respond to some of the recent gets for Georgia Tech, but want to bring those breaking news to you guys.